Attention to detail, intricate hand drawings, and a slow, years-long, careful process. This is what many animated movies usually entail, like the ones from the famed Studio Ghibli. But last week, all of it changed. OpenAI launched its advanced AI image generator, and you all know what happened next. Users quickly began using it. They rendered image after image. They turned everything from memes to selfies into copies of the Japanese studio's work. And they flooded social media with Ghibli-style images. This spurred a global outage of ChatGPT over the weekend and forced its top boss to say, "Please chill, this is insane." Critics agree, indeed it is, because this viral imitation trend raises a range of concerns. Moral and legal ones, and more importantly, privacy concerns. Tonight we'll talk about that last bit, your data's privacy. Experts say that it may have gone for a toss here. Let us understand why. OpenAI has a privacy policy. It clearly states that the company collects the data that users feed it. Then it uses this data to train its AI models. So when you voluntarily upload your original personal images on ChatGPT, you expose facial data via pictures. You give OpenAI consent to process those images, your family photos, pictures of your home, pictures of your children, whatever it is that you have uploaded. OpenAI has free and easy access to all the pictures that you have voluntarily shared with it. Safe to say this is a serious safety concern, so experts are sounding an alarm. They say that the free-for-all Ghibli cuteness may come at a cost. Tech giants train their models without disclosing details, and this tech itself is new. So who knows what AI training involves exactly? Your photo could be misused. It could be manipulated. It could be sold for targeted ads. If the data is stolen, it could even end up on the dark web. And if this sounds scary, that's because it is. None of these risks are unprecedented. Have you heard of Clearview AI? This is an American startup. It deals with facial recognition. Last year, it was fined $33 million by a Dutch watchdog. The company was scraping billions of images from social media without people's consent, compiling them into a database and then selling them. Similarly, last year, an Australian company called Outerbox suffered a data breach. It had facial scans, driving licenses, addresses of 1 million people. All this data was stolen. Like I said, it is scary. And this is not just about your pictures. It is about all kinds of data, like your health data. Let's look at another tech giant, Apple. Apple is revamping its health app. It wants to analyze your health metrics, your heart rate, blood oxygen, calories, all of it. And it wants to give you live health advice with an AI tool. This will basically give you a doctor in your pocket. And it will give Apple a treasure trove of data. Now, don't get us wrong, this can be helpful in some cases, but it comes at a time when headline after headline shows this. Companies are collecting your health data and selling it, sometimes secretly, sometimes openly, but they're doing it. I have another example, 23andMe. This is another big name in the news for all the wrong reasons. This is a genetic testing service. People used it in hopes of learning fun things about their family, but now this company has gone under. It is up for sale. And so is the DNA information, the genetic data, the health histories, all of it, of 15 million customers. All this data is up for grabs to the highest bidder, so people are scrambling to delete it, and they're crashing the site in the process. Which brings this cautionary tale to a full circle, because this is about everything from Ghibli-style images to your DNA. Technology is growing by leaps and bounds. It is monitoring us. It is recording all kinds of data. It is encoding and decoding our faces, our feelings, our form. But what happens to this data? Is it really used for the better? Is it safe? Frankly, no one is sure. And that is a huge problem. So what should you do? We have the answer straight from the horse's mouth. We asked ChatGPT, is it safe to upload personal pictures in ChatGPT's Ghibli art generator? And listen to what it said. It is important to be cautious, avoid uploading sensitive or personal content, identifiable or private images, review the privacy policies of the service, and if you have any concerns, it's always a good idea to err on the side of caution.
Greeting you with aloha and namaste.
I love India.
Presence, occupation of a territory by another country pertains to India, what we saw in Kashmir.
How do you see Trump's America?
Yes, the current administration behaves differently from the previous administration.
Are you saying that there are foreign powers who are trying to bring down the current government in Syria?
Exactly.
Bluntly, Iran, maybe Russia too.
Prime Minister Modi committed to South-South, cooperation.
Not over 50%.
Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.